Hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is a very special Christmas special. I didn't really plan what I was going to say, but I've got December's Loot Crate and it's Christmas Eve when I'm recording. I don't know when this is going to go up, but it's Christmas Eve right now. So here it is, actually in December. That's nice. It's a good change for a Loot Crate. I'll give them that. Just going to go ahead and get started. I have no idea what's in this crate. I don't look at the previews, so it's all kind of a mystery. First things first, I guess the theme is Scavenge. I'm not going to go through the book, but I do want to point out that it's nice having a book back. I know it's silly, but it's just comforting to have the book. If you want to know what's in this month's Mega Crate, you can just pause it and take a look there. It's got some Aquaman stuff and Diablo 3 Switch and like an Xbox X. One day I'll win that and it'll be cool. Some other things that we got, another one of these, this hey, some gift cards. Actually, fun fact about these, you can only do them once. These little $60 gift card, you can't keep using this every month. It doesn't work that way. They'll only let you use it if you're a first time subscriber. Anytime after that, and these are useless. So if you want to know more about my thoughts on those, I recorded thoughts last time. I'm not going to go into it. Also got a $5 off coupon for movie ticket on Adam. I don't know what that is, but I can look into it later. I also got this little notice saying that there's an item missing in the box, and I guess I'll get to that when I get to it. But just so you know, this is going to be really weird to judge because it's missing an item. So first we have our pin. This pin is Lost in Space. It's the robot face. I liked Lost in Space a lot. I haven't finished it actually, and now that I think about it, I'm like episode 7 of 10. I should go back and finish that. But from what I saw of it, it's good. But the problem with this show, not problem, but the theme of the show becomes kind of redundant. How many bad things can happen while other bad things can happen? It's like, hey, something bad happened. Okay, let's fix it. Oh man, while fixing it, something bad happened. Oh man, we gotta fix that so that we can go back and fix this so we can fix the original problem. Oh no, while that's happening, something else bad happened. It's a cycle of bad things happening while bad things are happening, while they try to fix the bad things that are happening. It's just like, that's the whole show. It's very, very, not stressful, suspenseful. The cinematography is fantastic. The actors are great. So yeah, I recommend watching it. And this is a neat little pin, I guess. Next we have our shirt because, you know, why not? Although I hate to give up this shirt. I like this shirt a lot. Let's see what shirt this is right now. 1, 2, 3. This shirt is okay. It's red, I think. It looks red. It's Dungeons and Dragons theme. You see this runner right here. That's what this tray of parts is called, a runner. I know that because I do Gundam model kits. I like model kits as much as the next person. I like Dungeons and Dragons as much as the next person. This is my least favorite part of model building is the runners. I want to get the parts off the runners and make whatever you're supposed to be making. This is just a weird layout for something on a shirt. I just want to kind of point out there's like a nice dwarf here. There's a bunch of cool stuff on here, but you know, there's also not. I don't really like it that much. Let's move on to what's next. Next we have a Fallout Fortune Finder perk. Okay, so I get crap every time I say this, but I'm gonna say it again. I don't really like Fallout. I just don't like it. I played the first 2 games way back in the day when I was in high school. I played Fallout 3 when that came out. It's not my kind of game. I don't like the open world, like RPG type games that they kind of turned it into. And Fallout 4 is, you know, same as Fallout 3 and New Vegas. It's all the same. It's just not my cup of tea. If you like those games, that's fine. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying it's dumb. I'm just saying I don't like those games. So getting something like this doesn't really do anything for me because I just don't care about the property at all. And it's not something I would display to represent my nerd cred or geek cred because it's something that I don't appreciate. I'm assuming that one of my friends is going to see this and they'll be like, I need that. Congrats to whoever I end up giving this to. It's just a nice little Fallout guy with the metal detector. That's about it. There's not a whole lot there. Kind of sucks so far. I feel like this is going to end up being a very lame crate, especially on Christmas Eve. It's also a good idea to point out that I never want these crates to be bad. Sometimes I feel like I'm gloating that they're bad, but I don't want a bad crate. Whether it was my money or not, money was spent on this, and I never want to get a crate and be like, yeah, it's terrible. I want a good crate. So next we have this Snake Plissken Escape from New York poster print. Art print, whatever. I like Escape from New York. I like Escape from LA, even though, I mean, New York is a better movie than LA. I like both. They're fun, stupid movies, and I like them. You're also supposed to get an eye patch, and I'm super disappointed that we didn't get that, because you better believe that I would have put that on and worn it for the rest of the review. It says, hey Looter, if you flip through this month's product guide, it's pretty great. You might have noticed the Escape from New York's cosplay eye patch is MIA from your crate. Well, after the guide went to print, we found out there were some production issues seriously delaying the eye patch. They were unforeseeable. Rather than delay your crate, we added the eye patch to our January crate. So make sure to keep an eye out. We're sorry the product guide mix up, but we think you're going to love your Scavenge crate. It's like, hey, you get an eye patch, but also you don't. You get it in the next crate if you choose to buy it. So I guess if you really wanted that eye patch, you'll just have to buy the next crate. This is a poster art print. That's what it is. Lastly, in the box, we have these Bumblebee pins. Now, I just saw Bumblebee on Saturday. I loved it. It was honestly amazing. Not just a great Transformers movie, mind you, but it was a great movie. Yes, it's very similar to E.T. Yes, it's very similar to Iron Giant. And yes, there's a little bit of sprinkling of Wall-E in there, but none of those are bad things. All three of those are fantastic movies. You mix them together in a pot and you have one fantastic Transformers movie. Easily the best Transformers movie by far. I want to see it again. These are some pins. I love Transformers. Seeing Transformers, thought we'd get something that I would want. But we got these pins. There's a nice little Bumblebee. There's a little VW bug here. And there's like a flaming Autobot. This is not representative of the movie by any means. Ooh, if you're afraid, oh, it's another Michael Bay, it's not. It's not directed by Michael Bay. Get that out of your head. Michael Bay has very little to do with this movie. Travis Knight, he directed this, and he is clearly a Transformers fan, and he made this for Transformers fans. It's very obvious, and I want them to do another one just like this one. I want them to do 100 more just like this one. I just want this to be a thing from now on, a yearly thing. I would go and watch it 3 times in the movie theater myself. That's my weird short review of Bumblebee, and these are pins. Now, lastly, there's a Bumblebee kind of as a craft. Let's do it. Cutting this out is the worst part. It's like not super interesting, so I cut most of it out. But it's like a lot of work. I normally record for about 20 to 30 minutes and edit it down to like 10. But whenever there's a craft like this, the 20, 30 minutes jumps up to like 40 minutes. And then it's just harder to edit. But not because I just cut most of it out. But I have to decide what to cut out, what's interesting. Like this talking, I probably will leave in maybe. And if I don't, you'll never know. And just saying that means I probably will. Okay, I think that's it. Did I do it? Oh, I didn't finish it. Ha. Aha! Okay, so I have this thing here, and I'm sure there's some sort of like bend it this way, bend it that way. I have to break the wheels. Okay, so D folds in this way, and then these little tabs fold in this way. I'm not good at crafts, so making a paper craft is hard because it's like something that's super breakable. I guess it's a cardboard craft, but still. That's the problem with cardboard. Cardboard's not the best material to make something out of. I get why they do it, but it's just for people that are heavy-handed like me, it's just a problem. You can't force a flimsy cardboard piece into a thick cardboard hole. It just doesn't work. What were they thinking? Like, I see how this is supposed to work, but it doesn't. It'd be easier just to tape it. You can't fit that cardboard through that hole and have it retain its shape. Yeah, so here's the thing, Loot Crate. The one thing in the box I probably would have had fun with is impossible to make. That's about as good as that's gonna get. It looks terrible. It should have been fun. Okay, so let's see how bad this is gonna end up. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be maybe the worst box we've ever had. So if this is your first time watching one of my unboxings, I do this out of 5. Each item in here gets up to 1 point, and that gives us a total up to out of 5. Let's start with the shirt. It's a shirt. It is a little tight in the shoulders, which is a problem for Loot Crate. It's a common problem for them. I'm not a huge fan of that. I probably honestly won't wear this shirt ever. I'm not gonna give it any points. I'm not gonna give the shirt any points. I'm never gonna wear this shirt. I don't like it. I don't like the shirt. I'm not pulling my punches today. That's what's gonna happen. It's Christmas Eve. Guess what? I don't care. Bah humbug. No points for the shirt. The Snake Plissken poster. Don't care. I mean, it's a poster thing. Plus, you didn't give me a thing that you said you're gonna give me. So, you know what? No points for that. This thing right here, you know what? It has intrinsic value. I don't care about Fallout, but I will give it a half a point for it because I'm sure one of my friends is going to love this. So that's worth a little bit to me. Bumblebee, fantastic movie. Love Transformers. I got pins. 0 points. Not even because I like Transformers. 0 points. The theme, Scavenge. Okay, Scavenge, yeah. D&D, I guess? Maybe? How? Bumblebee, maybe in the beginning of the movie, he's in like a junk thing. I'm gonna give the theme no points. So this crate gets a grand total of 1/2 a point. Maybe easily one of the worst, most disappointing crates I've ever gotten. Maybe I was a little excited when I saw there were Transformers in the box. I didn't know beforehand, but when I opened the box and saw Bumblebee, I thought, oh cool, I wonder what I'm gonna get from Bumblebee because that was a fun movie. The answer is pins. Who cares? $20, flushed down the toilet. Awful, awful stuff. I don't care about any of this. I'm literally gonna throw most of the stuff in the garbage. That's it for my unboxing of Loot Crate. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you like any of this stuff? Did you like Bumblebee? Let me know that. Like, share, and subscribe. That's about all I got. Man, this is just so disappointing. Merry Christmas, I guess. I'll see you later. Bye.